What is going on, fellas, and welcome back to the Director of Football, non-league to legend, where we continue as Saitama United, aka Urawa Red Diamonds. Today we play FC Seoul in our final Champions League group game, where we can pretty much guarantee that Tinjin Quinjan will be in the next stage or the next round with us, because we're going to beat Seoul and they're going to smash Buriram, because that's what Buriram is there for. And then in 3 days after that, but it'll be the second part of this episode. Obviously, we're not going to make you sit through 3 days of me pressing continue. We play against Hamamatsu Raphael. I've been practicing. No, I haven't. I don't even know if that's... I'm pretty sure the Raphael part is wrong, but Hamamatsu is pretty fucking spicy. So we're going to jump ahead now. This is the team we're putting out there for today. Takayama is getting his full debut. He did come off the bench in one of the games. I think it was against Buriram. I'm going to start him today, because why not? We have Mizunuma on the right. Gajdos is going to play at left back, because I don't really want to play Hamada. Yamagashi and Sato play as our centre backs. Nasu, Tashima, and Ishida in central midfield, with Arai, Yamashita, and Yamanashi up front. Beltran sits on the bench today because we have two goalkeepers and a centre back that are capable of sitting on the bench, and don't really want to play any of them, because Yamakashi is a good keeper, but he's not to the level of Takayama or Yamagashi. So what we're going to do now is jump ahead. This is the team we're going to play. We're playing against Seoul. Should be an easy enough game. Like, this time we're at home. We beat them when we were away. I didn't show you the results of the games we played in between. Against Sendai, we beat them 4-0. Tashima, Yamanashi, and Kiyama scored his first goal. That's the team that our Akira Abe is off to in whenever the transfer window reopens. Sakai, we beat them 2-0. They were top of the league at the time, so that was very nice. Nasu and Arai getting goals that game. Then against Matika Discovery, they got really lucky. Mizunuma scored an own goal because he tackled a striker who was true on goal, and the keeper just didn't catch the ball as it was rolling past him, just went in. Then Rafael Moreno scored, and we just couldn't break them down after that because they were very, very defensive. League-wise, we sit in 5th, but we are 6 points behind Sakai with 3 games in hand, so we're pretty much we're doing well. We're doing good. Don't think they have any of our... I think Seoul have some of our players on loan. I don't actually think any of them are playing. God damn it. Seoul have... Yeah, Horigome on loan. He's ineligible to play. Okay. Seoul must have only taken one of our players, so... Fully expect you to keep our run going. Only Yamanashi cares. Pressure's off, lads. Just, enjoy yourselves. Have a bit of crack. Norihino Arai has been in beautiful form this year. The fact that we've changed formation and we're playing with 3 up front, he seems to be a completely different striker. And it is so very nice. Ishida, the Mazala on attack absolutely belts it in. We have a very aggressive midfield trio, to be fair. Like, Tashima is really the only one of them that sits back, and he still gets involved quite a lot. I have thought about playing an advanced playmaker as well and just being like, fuck it, we're just not going to have any defensive players. But I think it's probably a good idea to have somebody playing slightly more defensive, because while it's fun having 11 players or 10 players attacking and leaving the keeper by himself, occasionally we do get caught out, and I don't really like being caught out. But it is how we've played pretty much every single season of this series thus far. Has just been everybody gets forward and the keeper kind of deals with it himself. Yeah, Tanjin are beating Buriram only by the 1 goal. This is... I'm going to have to send him on more courses to get him more confident to tell the players what to do against opponent players. Because I don't really want to be sitting here and be like, oh, we need to like press this guy and tackle harder on this guy. So might send him off again. I think he's just finished training for his Continental C, maybe. Bit of a confidence boost. You're doing shit, lads. Come on, tough fuck. Two of my midfielders are booked. I did not realise that. And the keeper, no pressure. To be fair, the goalkeeper could, concede 12 and we'd still top the group. It would just mean that Tanjin Quinjan would be ever so slightly more weary. But they're 3-0 up against Buriram now. Oh, Madong Sheng has scored. Madong Sheng. The three strikers not having great games, to be fair. Nobody seems to be playing all that well. What I might do is put Yamanashi on the right, put Yamashita in on the left, and then try Arai as the main striker. I'm going to take off Tashima for Mashi, move Mashi to be a box-to-box, and I make Nasu a deep line playmaker on defend. We are so defensive all of a sudden. Oh my god. What is going on? I'm going to bring on Hamada and move Gajdas to right back where he's a bit more comfortable. I might bring Beltran on at some point just to give him a bit of a run around, because he's not played too much since he's arrived, and he's off to France in the not too distant future. The fact that we're only 1-0 against Seoul is disappointing, but we can deal. Yeah, Yamanashi not having a great game. I'm gonna bring on Beltran. Give him a little bit of time to run around. The issue I think with Yamashita is he's 5'5", I think. So playing him as a complete forward, there's a little, there's a little bit of danger because he's not the tallest. So when the ball gets punted up towards him, he's not going to win the ball because he's so very short. And Seoul have equalised. As I said, doesn't make a difference. I do want to win the game. I hate drawing. I hate losing. So for the last 4 minutes, we're going to push on. Come on, lads. Push forward. Yamagashi. Mashi. Whips it in. Yamashita. Oh. Nasu was offside. That's fine. 1-1. We'll take it. Ishida pings it off one of the Seoul players. Game ends. It was to be fair, that was quite a boring game, I'm going to say. Normally it's unlucky boys, it wasn't our night. Normally I'm all screamy, angry, but we did actually get the draw for the next round of the Tanohoi Cup. we are going to be playing either Persiero or Wins, who are two lower league, non-league teams. For the River. And then in the third round, I think we're going to be playing some, what is it? Yeah, Kobe Leon. If we beat Persiero or Wins, we'll be playing Kobe Leona or Ube Cubs, who's our feeder team, and or Takasago Minero. Don't think the fourth round's been drawn yet. Oh, it has. Yeah, we're getting to the point where I don't care anymore. Yeah, that was professional, shall we say. As I said, we will be back in just a second for the Hamamatsu Raphael game. Unless the draw... When's the draw for the... I think the draw for the Champions League surely going to be soon, because the games are quite soon. So what I'll do is I'll bring you back for that if it's before the Hamamatsu game. So don't go anywhere, just be 1 second. Alright fellas, we're back now for the game against Hamamatsu Raphael. We did get the draw. It didn't actually do a draw, it just kind of popped up and went, you're going to be playing Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors in the next round. So we possibly get to play against one of our players, Okano. He's there on loan. He's been doing really well, actually. Oh my god. I did not realise. He's been playing quite well. We play Hamamatsu Raphael. They're in 12th, so this should be a relatively easy game. I say that, and we're going to get absolutely slaughtered now. Nasu picked up an injury in between. It's going to be out for about 3 months with a hip injury. Not ideal, but we'll get through, I suppose. Fairly big changes for this game, because now we have the majority of our players back. We're able to use them. Takayama continues in goal. Gajdas moves to right back. Kadoi at left back. Yamagashi and Sato continue as our centre backs. Hirosaki, Tashima and Ishida in central midfield, with Yamashita, Moreno and Yamanashi up front. So we're going to get into it and see how we get on. I'm hoping that we can register more players for the next round of the Champions League. Hamamatsu are playing very, very defensive. Because if we can't, we are going to struggle, I think, because we have Nasu is out injured, obviously, and he's going to miss the next round. Without him, we don't really have more central midfielders. We're pretty much... We'd be screwed if we don't have... If he doesn't... If we can't register more players, we're going to be in quite a bit of trouble, because we're lacking central midfielders. I might end up having to actually change to having an attacking midfielder and only having 2 central midfielders, or putting a DM in or something. So that's not ideal. That's not what I want to do. I could play with 5 at the back and have 2 wing backs and go to our... I think I'm training Catenaccio. But that's not what I want. I don't really want to do that. But we can see. I don't know yet if we're actually... Yeah. I was thinking there, I was like, surely he's not done anything. Yeah, he hasn't. We're going to go in hard on the guy who's got low condition. Yeah, I hope that we can register more players, because like Kadoi isn't registered, Hirosaki is not registered, Moreno is not registered, Thomas not registered, but I'm not that fussed about him. Kiyama. It'd be nice to have a lot of our players registered that we don't currently have. Ishida. Wait, is Ishida? Ishida's left-footed, is he? Fair enough. Yamanashi puts it forward. Nobody's there, but we seem to be pushing them enough that they're losing out. Ishida picks it back up. Tashima. Kadoi. Oh, he's not sure what to do. Ishida. To Hirosaki. Gajdos picks it up. Tries to dink it in. Can't get there. I am recording. Very good. Looked over and was like, am I recording? Oh, they've done us on the break. Oh, the keeper almost got back to stop that. Miura with the goal. We are now 1-0 down after 35 minutes. Not ideal. Push forward, lads. Yamashita not having a great game. Oh, Gajdos getting sent off. I have a right back on the bench. That's fine. Okay, we have a right back on the bench. Which one of them's playing shit? Yamashita or Moreno's not playing well either? I think we take Yamashita off. And we continue with him as a complete forward. That was a bit of a kung fu challenge, to be fair. So, he did dive in quite aggressively, you could say. We did have a sending off actually that got rescinded recently. Completely forgot about it. Come on, lads, show a bit of desire. Just going to try and get everyone fired up or motivated. There we go. Gajdos. Yeah, fuck it. I'll leave him. I might say something to him at the end of the game, but I think that's going to be one of those ones where it's not going to be a case of, it was a bit harsh. Yamanashi to Hirosaki. Oh, Hirosaki from distance. There we go. There we go. We brought just under 1,400 fans to the game. There's a lot of home fans at this game, so Ishida not playing all that well. Good chance that Ishida is going to have to come off. I'll tell the lads, show some passion. We've only had one booking. It was a straight red, but we've only had the one booking. Right, we do need to make some changes. Moreno's not having a great game. Not ideal. Gonna bring on Kiyama. Have him play as the complete forward. And yeah, you can play as Mazal as well, can't you? You can. And gonna bring on Wagisaki to play as a box-to-box. Wagisaki! Oh, I suppose it's Wagusugi. Come on, let's get creative. What are you doing? Wagisaki. Oh, did it? I think that hit the post and went out. We are going to go very attacking, and I'm going to tell the boys to push forward. I don't want to draw against 12th. I feel like this is one of those players going to get sent off highlights. No? Okay. Well, not yet anyway. Thomas. To Kiyama. Big ball forward to Yamashina. Yamanashi. Kadoi. Throws the ball. But nobody wanted to get there. Tashima. Wagasugi. Hirosaki. Thomas. Back to Wagasugi. Tashima. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Kadoi. Tashima. Back to Kadoi. Hirosaki. Back to Tashima. Wakasugi. Back to Tashima. Kadoi. Tashima. Plays it out to Kadoi. No. And now they break. We have men back. We should be fine. There we go. Tashima with the tackle. So, looks like it's going to end 1-1. Wakasugi. Tashima. This could be a proper highlight. They send it back to their keeper. Gets picked up by Hirosaki. Tashima. Wakasugi. Out to Kadoi. Kadoi's been very involved recently. Oh, he gets tackled. Yamanashi just keeps it in, but then loses the ball. They're playing it between their Brazilians. Wakasugi. Oh, he tries to put Yamanashi through. And the game ends. Yeah, so that was a very, very long end highlight. Yeah, it's not good enough. We should have won that game. Hirosaki wins, gets player of the match. Looks to switch off. Gajdas, disappointed you get sent off. I'm disappointed you got sent off, buddy. You didn't do the good stuff. You did the bad things, the things that we didn't want. So now we have 3 games in hand, still 6 points behind. So Sakai must have they drew, yeah. Gonna fine him 2 weeks' wages because it was a straight red. It was a scissor kick tackle. Yeah. Yeah. Gashdas acknowledges that he deserved his 2-week fine. That is fine. So that was a pretty dull episode. I'm sorry. I apologise. We should have scored more than 2 goals, but I suppose the Buriram game you saw score 5. So we will be back for the Yeonbuk Hyundai Motors games in the next episode. The AFC Champions League second round. Who else is in there? Okayama played Tianjin Quanjin. 2 Saudi Arabian sides. 3 Iranian sides. A United Arab Emirates team made it through. Only 1 Australian team, actually. How did the boys' Melbourne Victory finish? They didn't do too well. How are they getting on since I left? Who's the... Oh, it had to be Torniga. He is a beast. Even at 34, he is still such a good player. And I was, after sending him off on coaching courses to try and get him to become a coach, because as a Hertha fan, I think he would be fantastic to have. Tony Holman has continued playing as well. Fair enough. Looks like they're not doing too well in the league. 5th. Big way back from Sydney. When did... Alright, well, we left after that game? Was that? No. Yeah. Didn't we? 20th of January. Yeah, it was actually after the Western Sydney Wanderers game. So they've been in pretty meh form, and then in the Champions League they played really well against Shanghai Shenhua, and then got absolutely hammered by Shanghai Shenhua. Fair enough. They're playing in the A-League's semi-final elimination round against Adelaide United. Very interesting. We only spent 200 there, sir, so it wasn't really my decision to leave. I was offered too many good jobs not to take it. So, did they sign anybody actually? Have you signed anybody? Some random attacking midfielder who's played 5 games and not scored for them. And my director of football decided to sign one of their right backs who was he's mentally and physically, he's very good. Technically. Anyway, we will be back for the Yenbuk Hyundai Motors games in the next episode. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share it with all your friends. If you don't have friends, just share it with random people. Just put it up on their timeline. Just make sure everybody in the world sees it, because I'm enjoying the series. I want to get involved. I want everyone to get involved in the series, because when we get to FM20, I want people to help me with my Atletico Madrid series. It would be very nice to have input, feedback, all that good stuff from people. So get involved. Humanoids. Thank you very much for watching, fellas, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!